are back. Sorry, I had to take a phone call. I usually push him up, but I knew kind of what this one was about. Alright, so he's going to go back. Did he vacuum the whole horse? I totally lost my train of thought. So we're going to vacuum him, her, not him, her, yeah. Did you finish the vacuum?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, she was very good to vacuum. I was talking about something, so I wasn't 100% paying attention. She is new. This horse is a new horse. She does not have a name. So far, what we did with her, and I will combine these two videos later, is we got her in. We took her numbers off of her. There was 2 slaughter numbers, 2 sale numbers. We had to clip the slaughter numbers. Then he started teaching her how to vacuum. She was very good, so my thing was, I think it's possible that she has actually been vacuumed before, which would happen in another lifetime of her, in her saddlebred suit. The Amish would not vacuum. Not here. We're trying to keep going. Kara is here. She's going to work some horses, rescues. And Dee is working horses and rescues. And Hayden is helping me make my legs for right now. We're standing right by the heater. It is warmer than it has been, but it's still cold. Now he's just brushing her tail out. Because if you're going to brush a horse, do it right. Do it thorough. We like the vacuum because it sucks the dirt out. And you don't have to it doesn't get in the air and then come back. This mare seems very relaxed. Nothing seems to bother her. She has not been in this barn other than to walk through where I videoed her and the other horse so you can see the horses that you people donated money and made this happen. You're not ending slaughter. You did say 2 saddlebreds. Not that one breed's any more important than any other breed. It's just, this is what we specialize in. We show them, we train them. This is the ones we have committed. Saddlebreds, hackneys, and whatever Morgans I can take in place. I can place more saddlebreds. Now see what he's doing there is he's running that brush, it's a soft brush, over her nose, which will start getting her used to the clippers on her nose. Most people don't brush the nose. Good job. That was a good idea. To brush her nose. That was not something that came out of my head. I just saw what he was doing and I go, wonder why he's doing that. And it dawned on me, that's desensitizing her for the clippers because we assume she's going to do it, but we don't know. She has places on both sides of her neck which looked like she had some sort of breast collar or something that rubbed, and it's made some sores at some point, and the hair grows in white. The white hair grows in when they damage the hair follicles. She's been turned out, her feet are so clean that she did not come in like that, because she's been turned out in a lot with snow in it. So that's why her feet are so clean. He's making sure and one of the things we work with the rescue, with every horse, but especially with the rescues, is it's not the quantity of horses you get done in a day, it's the quality of the work you do on them and how it affects their day. I have a policy of total kindness, total transparency. We are very kind to the horses. We are horse trainers, and you teach the horse to do stuff, not force them. We don't fight with them. We try to figure out a way to get them to understand what we are doing. She's very interested and very relaxed in what's going on. Hey, Hayden. So he's going to brush the other side. You notice he's pulling the halter back, which he did on this side. Being very kind and gentle. If she would white crusty stuff in their ears, and that makes them very sensitive about it. Where's Hayden? You know? Okay. I need her to show something. So we got Kara working. Oh, Hayden did something. Okay. She did something for Dee. She helped Dee. Anyway, it's our job to teach these horses to let us do it and like it. It takes longer to do this once they learn it's not going to hurt them, then they will stand better for it. Makes it easier in the long run. Can you take this camera over? See that white mark on her neck? There's one on the other side. Show them both on the side. That means to me where it is. Either she had a blanket that was way too small and made sore, but I would guess it's part of the harness. Now, if they don't like you to brush their head, let her look at it, let her smell it. Usually you can take a towel to her. She let him brush with no problem. She's obviously not had towels on her. Try her nose first. Francisco? Yeah. So now he's going to rub her down there. Just show her what it is. She didn't like it held up. And you can see her instantly raise her head and her eyes kind of bugged out. Her ears are forward. But he doesn't give up. He doesn't jerk her. He doesn't yell at her. He doesn't get mad at her. He just gives her time to feel it. He started on the nose because she was not sensitive on the nose. Now she's got a big slobber coming out of her mouth. She may have a tooth issue. That was clear slobber. That's interesting. These horses, a lot of them, when they're with the Amish, not all of them, a lot of them don't get their teeth. And it's not that they don't want to spend the money, it's they've never properly been taught what happens to the teeth, how a horse eats, and how that can affect your horse. A lot of people that own horses are not horse people. In fact, there's more horse owners than horse people. Now he's going to spray, we spray this pink stuff, it's called, what's that pink stuff called? Hair? You know that? What that pink spray is? I've shown it 100 times, I'll show it again. And it helps take out tangles, it helps condition the hair. We spray that on their manes and tails to be able to comb through the loose so we don't rip out hair. And then sometimes he'll spray it on a towel to help take any dust that might be on there off. And it does help their hair grow. Once the horses have been here a while, they start getting really shiny. That comes from a couple things. One, excellent hay and grain. I do not feed my horses crappy hay. That old wives' tale loves. You know, they give them good hay, they're going to get too hot, or too much grain, they're going to get too hot. Basically, when you feed non-nutritional hay, you're starving the horse's body of the nutrients that they need. Same with the grain. That is number one. Number two is we brush them and vacuum them. Number three is occasionally we'll spray on our towels a little bit of hair conditioner, and that helps them shine up. Now she's made a mess. He's going to try getting it away from her without scaring her. Now she doesn't like that. She's going to kick it. It's going to go really slow. She wants to kick at that shovel. Alright, now we didn't make a big deal about that. He just took his time and was very careful. Now, if you are not a horse person, and that does not mean a horse lover, if you own a horse, chances are. What? We can, let's see if we can clip her. Let's see if we can clip her. He wants to know what we're going to do next, and since I'm doing this as an evaluation, and then I'm going to show you the evaluation we have. It's fairly simple. It's something we check them into. somebody to hold that horse and take her off the crossroads. We do this as a safety. Our chains are, we have cheap snaps. You know, we try to buy dollar snaps. You go ahead and finish the cross ties here. So this is a safety measure that we tried the first time. If we notice, we did that with the vacuum a little bit.
I don't know where it is.
Oh, okay. Dee's got it hidden somewhere, so Pat couldn't find it. We do feed alfalfa hay. I prefer straight alfalfa. It's high in protein, not carbs and sugars. American saddlebreds, along with quarter horses, ponies, Morgans, can get Cushing's later in life. And Cushing's is like an insulin resistance, or is, which is like diabetes, and you cannot give them a lot of carbs and sugars. So we started out years ago feeding alfalfa, which is high in protein, to help our horses not develop a problem. And we feed high fat, high protein grain. She's not liking this very much. Okay, we're going to do something different. Oh, well, no, she's good. We have a trick that we do this up on, especially on the bridle path. What doesn't help is those particular clippers are loud. You know, you want the get on stool? So I teach my guys, don't grab an ear, don't fight with them, don't pull them down, get on something and stand on it. So that she puts her head up, you're not fighting with her. If the horse is going to fight, we have a second thing we do, which is it takes two people. We'll have somebody run a vacuum on the horse up by their neck after they learn the vacuum. And she hears the vacuum and associates that with the vacuum. Now, if he does, you might see him take a hold of an ear, he doesn't grab it, he lays his hand on it to help keep her head steady. She's worried about her ears. Okay, we evaluate this as, I usually don't clip them on the first day that we brush them, but I'm trying now so you can see that we do try. We're not getting upset. We don't get it done, we don't get it done. We'll work on it and it'll get better as we go on. This is why you don't have a horse that you never clip until right before you go to a horse show, because then you're in a bad deal and causing your horse to be in a stressful situation because you're stressed because you've got to get it done. If we start early enough, we don't have to get it done. You notice the mare was much better coming from the back going to the front. That is way more typical of horses. They usually start, not always, usually start from the front, from the back, and go up to the front. You know, a little bit of tuft of hair there sticking up. So he's going slow, they're petting him. A lot of times we'll give him treats. Because he can get higher and not be holding his arm up in the air. It is up, but it's not near as high as it is on the ground. She doesn't have to put her head down. She did relent to that and was very good. She's not been bad at all. So this mare, I think so far, has got a nice brain in her head, which 99% of the saddlebreds, unless they're made into something different, have good brains. They were bred to be intelligent, kind, easy horses that the family can work around. Now he's going to test the nose. That's all right. Don't worry about the nose. those clippers are so loud. He's going to test the nose, but she was a little worried about it. So instead of getting her all worked up, again, you don't have to get her clipped. He's going to put her back on the cross ties. You see her kind of chewing her lip, licking her lips, so that's her relaxing. She's kind of unwinding a little bit. She was worried. Okay, now we're going to just do the next step with this. He's going to brush off that hair. Or maybe, oh, she shook a lot of it off. He's going to brush off the hair. And if she didn't like you to brush, you could do a towel. She likes the brush better than the towel. She's afraid of when that towel gets in the hair. So she doesn't, she looks at stuff above her. She didn't do anything bad. Okay, now we're going to get her ready, and the first thing we do is lunge her. So, we have set rules here at the barn because of the rescues that come in and out, there's always new ones. When we work them, we always put splint boots in front, just in case they brush, and bell boots in front. We do not do the back unless we hear them. If we hear them brushing or hitting one leg with the other, we stop immediately and put those on. So he's going to put splint boots on her in the front. Grab the mediums. Do you have any black ones? The Negro ones? Black. Yeah. Those are mediums. Those, the black ones are larges. Yep. Those are bigger. So they work, those little ones will work, but it's better off to have a little more coverage. So I had to get the size large. What I do, and it doesn't always get told to everybody, it was in my head. I ordered black ones in large and blue ones in mediums because we have different. This bear is pretty big. Do you want to measure and take a guess at her teeth? The vet thought at the when they drew the cocks 12 or 15. I think it's in the corner. We always put these on. When she walks off, she's going to walk off here. And now this is, once we get their leg wraps on, besides them walking off weird at first, we take them out, we see if they lunge. If they lunge easily, there's a better chance, not necessarily, but a better chance they've been in saddlebred school. If they do not lunge at all, there's a good chance that they have not been in saddlebred school. I would raise that all the way up where you take them over. Yes. He's going to cover her eye. I would have opened that over here. Come over here by me before you open it. Wait, she can hear that. So
It's already open.
okay, all right. You want to try the other side, or you saw her start? She heard a noise. She's on high alert now. So this will be harder to do. Whoa. Did you get her a treat? Hayden's gonna get some treats. See if she'll eat them. We try to bribe them into this because this is not hurt. She's just worried. Alright, now just stand right there and try to see if she'll eat something. Let her see it. Put it up by her mouth. Oh, she goes, not sure she wants to eat it. So Pet's being very careful and quiet. 16 hands, which is, okay, go get a handful of grain. Just give that to him. And go get a handful of grain, see if she'll eat that. Sometimes they don't eat grain, just one handful of grain. Right down there. So now what the guys will do from now on is they'll carry treats in their pockets, which they usually do, and they will try to get her to eat treats because it's easier to refocus her when we're not doing anything that's really hard or scary or touching. She just has to get used to it. slowly. They usually will eat that. Ooh, she liked that. Now, see, they're used to eating grain, they're not used to eating treats. So this sounds absolutely asinine, but believe it or not, you have to teach horses to eat treats. Grass and some hay and the grain, you do not have to teach them. That's something they're used to getting. That's trying to look at her mouth. If you can't, that's all right. The vet put it through the cog and said 12 to 15, which for us is
I think she's, a little I could see, she's probably closer to 15.
closer to 15. So
But I
I'll
couldn't
put
really see.
15-ish on the forms. Here are the forms. You will let them. Okay. That's the SBR evaluation form. We put the date we got him. We don't know whether she's registered. I see underlined as purchased. Where we got her was Bruce. And the Coggins was pulled on 2/4/26. And then we go right down into the markings, which are face. And I try to write down the markings as they would be on papers. Right front, right rear, left front, left rear. That's C-pass is my magic word for everybody. C-pass. That means coronet, pastern, ankle, socks, stockings. So when I want to know what's what, coronet are by the hoof. Pasterns are in between in that little straight place. The ankle is the round joint. Sock goes from the ankle up halfway. It goes taller than that. It's a stocking. We mark which it is. And then I write over here in little tiny letters what they have. Okay, let's hold it straight. Okay, now raise it up a little bit. Okay, now we have trailering. She was a 4. Easy to catch. I wrote in the stall because we just catch her in there. She's easy to catch now. We've had her outside. She stands tied. I would mark her probably a 4. She is a little worried about things, and I would put worries a little. Easy to tag. We're not going to do. Easy to mount. Walk out canter. Back. Gated. Is she gated? Yes or no? Soundness. Does she go sound? Overall handling, this we can't do until we ride them. Energy level, again, we can't do it until we ride them. And down here I have a versatility evaluation. Back, and a big thing for that is all horses, 99.9% of them come from the Amish back up. Will they be good for lessons? I don't know yet. Has she been on trails? I wrote did not try. Driving, did not try. She has driving shoes on. But that doesn't mean that they drove her. It looks like it because of that mark on the deck. She clips but needs work. We're going to lunge her now. Eats, treats, sort of. Stretches out. I'll have Pat do that. And does she wear a show bottom, which is way down the list. So I have spaces for comments on the side. This is what we evaluate every single horse on. And it goes in there fine. All right. Put that right there. I'll fill it out. I've been watching it all. You can get Princess going to lunch. I don't know. They don't like... The people here know, all my employees, the health volunteers, anybody, you got to keep them and don't stand around. So if you need to do something, once you're standing there waiting, if they're waiting for me, they can stay in the area, but they can do other things that somebody needs to do. So he's helping saddle a horse. This horse does need a name. We got her the 1st of February, not the 1st, but around the 1st of February. Hey, now you're going to walk out, you don't have to talk, but he's going to lunge her. And you're just going to stand outside the circle, but not close. And just video her. Hayden's going to take you out in the ring while I fill out this form. We use lunge rope with the chain. We do not put the chain on first night. If she gets real big and running and you can't control it, we'll put the chain over their nose, which I will show you how to do that. So out of her face too much. He's going to take her out and watch the heater. We're going to see if she'll squish by all this. Now she's walking weird, like I said. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, there you go.
Excited?
Cuando se vaya a subir, véngase del otro lado, lento.
And we've got another horse coming up, the gelding. Kind of think of some names if you can. And by the way, we have a Valentine, so can't really pick that name or anything that sounds like it. Talk to you later.